Welcome, my name is Nicole and I'm one of the Youth and Family Services librarians here at the Riverhead Free Library. Thank you for joining me in our program called Snuggle Up with Snowflakes. So before we get started, I want to do a quick run through of what you should receive in your supply kit from us. The first thing is a set of two wooden snowflakes and 2 pieces of magnet tape. They go together in a small brown bag that came inside of the larger one. There should be various assortments of rhinestones, different colors, different sizes, as well as in a shape of a snowflake. Then in a small see-through bag, you should have one that there's various colors, sizes of snowflakes and beads and a pipe cleaner. Then in the larger see-through bag, there should be a bunch of cotton and fabric with its instructions there. So starting off today, we will be working on the wooden snowflake. I'm going to work on these crafts from easiest to hardest, starting with decorating this snowflake. You can use crayons, markers, oil pastels, paints, colored pencils, whatever you feel like. I am in this case using markers, and to attach the rhinestones, again, use whichever glue you think works. In my project here, I will be using tacky glue. So I will color the snowflake in a varying shade of gray and blue and purple, and we'll see how it comes out. Okay, so I had gone ahead and used the markers in a ombre effect going towards the center, working from light to dark, and I attached the rhinestones that I wanted, and I think it turned out very cute. On the back already there came a adhesive sticker. You can remove the film to turn it into a normal sticker, or you can use the magnet tape and turn it into a magnet to stick anywhere else around in your home. Totally up to you. But here's the snowflake. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next craft up is the blue snowflake hanging charm. We should have multiple snowflakes, various colors, sizes, a pipe cleaner that they call it in the instructions a Chanel stem. Don't get thrown off by that name. They still mean the pipe cleaner. And it came bundled up with a ribbon. Do not throw the ribbon away. It is part of the craft as well. And some white beads. I did a once-over of the instructions. It seems that in my kit, anyway, it came pre-sealed. So if you have the same issue of not having as many beads as they're claiming that you will need, since it is saying if you look at part 3, continue to thread 2 white beads followed by next smaller size of snowflake. I do not have, because they are saying 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 beads. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm not able to do the duplicates of 2. I did come up with a way of making a hanging charm exactly like this, just lesser beads, and it's still very cute. I still like it. So we will see how that works out. Let's get started. Okay, step 1, lay out the felt snowflakes by size, starting with the largest, ending with the smallest snowflake. Okay, by size, so biggest, second, third, 4th, 5th. Okay, so that should be 2, 4, 5 snowflakes. Straighten the white Chanel stem, already done. Bend one end of the Chanel stem to keep the beads from falling off. Okay, so we'll have to bend, kind of giving it like a little foot. I'm going to curl it, almost looking like a golf club, very mini golf club. Okay, Thread one white bead onto the chenille stem, followed by the largest felt snowflake. Okay, bead, largest snowflake, okay, sturdy, just kind of pushing down on it a little bit, okay. Continue to thread, yes, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm just going to use one. Have a runaway bead. He's still running away. Stay. Okay, second snowflake. Just gonna have to wiggle him on. Okay. Going to use you because you were running away. Next one. I kind of just need a little bit of encouragement to go on to the pipe cleaner here. No, come back. My goodness, they do not want to stay. And the last bead. Oh, this is cute. I'm looking at it in the camera. This is cute. I don't need the extra beads at all. Okay. Now step 4. Bend the chenille stem to make a loop for the hanger. Okay. There is a lot left over. I may need to cut this. But let's see how much of a loop this makes. Yeah, this is, I'm going to try to tuck it into the other end of the top bead. That might help a bit. Oh, look at that. Oh, that does work. You can tuck the other end of the stem into the top part of the bead. This way you don't have to worry about it coming loose. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool trick I just discovered now. Okay. Here we go, just a little wobbly, just have to straighten you out. Oh, there we go. Oh, you're cute. It's very cute. Step 5, bend the white satin thread, the white satin ribbon, through the hoop of chenille stem and tie in a knot. I noticed this spelling error in this instructions. It threw me off. It says throat, through. On the word through, there's a T at the end of it. It threw me off. Okay. Let's tie a knot. Let me do a double knot. Okay, oh, look at this. Isn't this precious? Oh, this is so cute. You can also, I think, if you wanted to reinforce the loop that's going into the bead so it didn't come loose, you can put just a drop of hot glue or tacky glue here at the very top of the hole of the bead, just to keep it in place. Otherwise, that is very cute. That is a very cute little snowflake charm. I like that. Okay, that is 2 of 3. Lastly, we are going to be doing the snowflake pillow. Okay, lastly is the winter fleece tied pillow craft. So this is a no-sew pillow, so that's what all the fringes are for here. When you take it out of the bag, the fabric pieces will already be together. If you have not separated them already, do not. If you have, you'll have to just match the fringes back up again. Start at the corners of where there's a larger gap and try to make sure everything else is uniform from there. It kind of comes a little bunched up, so I'm just going to go along the edges here, make sure every tassel has a partner on the other side that's lined up with. They may be tucked under each other, maybe tucked under another strand on the other side of the pillow, like this one is. This guy is tucked away, doesn't want to be tied up. Okay, just make sure everything is straight. I didn't take the cotton out yet. I'm trying to make sure that the fabric has no issues with that first. If you don't double check first thing and you get into a pickle down the road and you're already halfway done with the pillow, it will be that much more difficult to fix later. So make sure that the tassels are all lined up, are all straight. All right, one last side here. Don't want to stay down straight a little bit here. Flat down. Come on, stay flat. Okay. So that was step one of lay one printed fleece panel on top of the other, making sure the print is facing right side out. That's how it comes already in the package, so if you happen to flip it over, you will notice that the appearance of the snowflakes will be a little more grainy looking, almost like a bad television quality or a bad printer quality if something was printed out on paper. So if you think about it that way, or blurry, if you don't have glasses on, something just looks fuzzy or hazy, kind of like that. And start in one corner, begin tying the fringe pairs together, leaving about 6 inches untied. So we start at any corner and work our way around. So it's pretty much, try to tie it tight, a double knot. So for example, here is one corner, I'll start here, here are 2 ends. It's exactly what it sounds like. You're just going to knot these together, pull it tight, one more time. And there's one. And you are going to do that around until 6 inches is left, which is, since this is a square, count how many tassels are on one side, and it's half of that. You're going to leave half of one side untied before putting the cotton in. And it says here, if you read through the last step, separate the fibers of the stuffing to make it more fluffy. So if you want the pillow to be a little more squishy, a little more softer, you pretty much, let me just take a portion. Let's say you take it out, you pull it apart a little bit, and if you feel it, it's even softer now than when you took it out as one big lump. So that's what they mean by separating fibers. So I am going to go around this pillow until I am at a half finished end here, and we will get to stuffing the pillow. As you're going along here, the pillow will look funny with one side being tied and the other not. I promise you, as long as you are keeping the tassels paired, you're not accidentally skipping one every now and then, and you find, oh, you know, I didn't tie one. Yes, it will look funny. You will think you're doing something wrong, but I promise you, as long as you are tying everything in order, keeping everything in pairs of 2, You are totally fine. I promise you everything will turn out right in the end. So I am done with one full side, almost done with the second. I will be moving on to the third side in a moment, and we'll be back when I'm on to the fourth. Okay, now we have a portion of the last side free. The tassels are not tied yet. I'm going to go around and just lightly loosen it. The little tight ends here, just kind of tug on it so we have a little bit more to work with as far as stuffing. I'm not yanking on it, just light, gentle tugs on the fabric just to kind of stretch out the seams a bit. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. I'm not going to take everything all at once out of this bag, otherwise I will have stuffing flying everywhere. So we're going to roll up our sleeves. We'll separate the ends of fabric so we have somewhere to insert the stuffing. We feel around, separate everything in there. Okay, I'm going to take a handful. I'm going to gently, this is one that I already fluffed out earlier, so I'll just stick that in there, kind of fluff out, pull it apart gently. We're not yanking it, we're not ripping it, we're just trying to keep it as a fluffy ball, but separating the strands a bit. That can go in there. And we're going to keep doing this until we are satisfied with how much the pillow was stuffed. Once you've stuffed the pillow to where you are satisfied with it, make sure that you are able to match up the tassels once more and continue tying the rest of it. Make sure that the stuffing doesn't try to slip out as you're tying along. It tried to a little bit for me here, so I am at the last tassel actually. Just wanted to check there. And here we are. Nice, fluffy, fringy snowflake pillow. Oh, that's so soft. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed them. I certainly liked making these little crafts, especially this pillow. It's so soft. I hope you have a great winter. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's snow this year, you have another way of staying nice and snuggly and warm, and I will see you at the next craft.